Testing, testing, testing. Okay, all my mic recording levels are good, I guess. Um, this video is kind of gonna be a bit raw. Like, there's not gonna be much editing into this video. Um, I just decided to tell myself to just backtest right here. You're currently looking at the stats. Yes, they're pretty garbage right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why. Um, I've been kind of falling a little bit short to my trading as of recently, unfortunately, as that sounds. But it's okay. I'm just gonna post this without any like context whatsoever. Um, and I'm just gonna backtest. You're gonna see the whole way on how I trade and everything, and you're just gonna see all of it. You're gonna see all of it, and you're just gonna see all of it. That's it. Let's go. Right, I'm in drawdown right now. 206, which is really bad. Actually, I don't know if you, I don't know if I should be tracking this, but I might just move this over to my second monitor. Give me a second. Let me just move this over to my second monitor. I got my music playing. That was probably not a good idea. Could just do this instead. Oh yeah, okay. So this is everything so far. It's a EUR USD. We're currently in April. Oh yeah, we're in April. Okay, so let's just get started. All right, let's start off on the monthly. We have a fair value gap right here. Did we tap into it? Yes, we did. We did tap into it. So chances are we'll probably go up to equilibrium before anything. But we got a fair value gap right here. I'm a little bit tired right now, so let's see how long this goes for. We're respecting this fair value gap right here. So this is telling me that the drawn liquidity is higher, so we're probably going to come here to take that out first before anything. Do we have news? That's another important factor. We have news. What day is it today? It's April 24th. Let's change this to UTC. April 24th. Oh no, it's April 8th. Now there's no news for that day and the next day, so we're gonna skip that day. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're probably gonna go hit this. We're probably gonna go hit this drawn liquidity next. We got a big FEG right here. We might actually tap into that before for anything, so let's keep watching. Can we come back down for a retracement to the order block or no? That would be nice. Let's see. Okay, we did. Let's see if we could get some relatively good displacement. Okay, we got relatively good displacement. Yeah, we closed above that. Could probably set our stop loss there. Target that for our 1.6. And we got a bunch of accumulation right there, so let's watch. Did we hit that? Oh yeah. No, we did. Okay, so I'm gonna take off 75% off my position here off the board. I want my stop loss below here to that area right there. and we'll just watch the trade play out. Okay, trade plays out in our favor. It's fine. All right, now let's journal this trade in. Actually, I think that this might be the only trade for right now. I feel like I'm way too tired for this. I am way too tired for this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Trade 14. We took a buy. Our P&L was what? Our P&L was 352, which is fine. Our P&L was 352. 352. It was their New York session. We risked 1%. Our confluences was EQ on higher time frame, FVG on a daily, DOL. We use buy side liquidity, market structure shift. Actually, you guys could probably see this yourself too. See the way that I kind of journal everything. You can see how I journal everything and see how it kind of plays out. Buy side liquidity. We use buy side liquidity. We use EQ on a higher time frame. We also use an IFFG as well. Oh wait, we use an inverse fair value gap as well. How long did the trade take? It took about 45 minutes. 45 minutes. EUR USD. The setup was a 5. Psych management was a 5. Daily bias was bullish. Did we have impact? No, we didn't have no news. It was a win. Did we do everything right on this trade? Kind of seems like it. So let's take a look. Let's move this right here for right now, because we're gonna need it. Let's drop down into the 1 minute. Let's grab this. Let's move this. Let's take this to the 5 minute, 15 minute. That down a little bit more. What the hell? Why is it like that? Okay, 15 minute. The 1 hour. The 4 hour. Yeah, we hit that 4 hour on liquidity. Oh snap! I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that. The FVG to now. We're probably gonna end up rejecting off there in a little bit. We did. Only thing that I don't like about this trade, we did do everything right here. Everything right here in terms of our rules and everything, except the trade was not a 2R trade, which is the only issue with this trade. We took a 1.82 R trade here, which is not something we usually do, but this could be due to just the way we framed the setup. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about it. Let's see, is there any way we could have potentially fixed our risk to reward? I mean, our stop loss was originally here, which was a 1.9. Then we moved it up here to a 3.1. After the trade, the stop loss was moved up. It became a three a 3 hour a 3 hour trade. Became a 3 hour trade. Now in terms of everything like drawn liquidity, we got the drawn liquidity correct, which was a 4 hour high and uh high on the daily time frame. What else? What else? Okay, we also didn't notice that FEG that we had sitting there, unfortunately. But even then, chances of us taking that high first before rejecting on that 4 hour FEG were very high. Um, Chances are we'll take that high first, and then we'll go back to the downside for a possible retracement, which, in my opinion, is very high probable. It's high probability. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Which is very highly likely. That's way easier. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, right. We got this FEG right here, which is the one I was talking about. Chances are, now that we taken that out, let's watch us come back down. Yeah. Okay. I was right. Which is exactly what ended up happening. What ended up happening on the 4 hour time frame. All right. I don't know if you guys want to see this part of the journal. This is all the backtesting journal. I mean, I got a couple right here. Like I got this one too. Oh no, I got this one. This is the one that the current one we're on. Then there was this one right here where we ended up in a little bit of drawdown after we got out because we kept getting smoked left and right, unfortunately. Then there's this one where we did actually surprisingly really good on. But what's it called? We are in need to be doing this one right now. So I don't know if you guys want to see this a lot more. Unfortunately, I didn't collect data for this one. I got a little bit lazy for this one and complacent, which I probably shouldn't be doing because this data is really important to me and I have to review it. But unfortunately, that's something that I haven't been doing. I've just been collecting data, but not have been reviewing it. I have so much data, but none of it has been reviewed one bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I probably should start doing that and start analyzing and start seeing what patterns and what I'm gonna need a journal, further reviewing my journal, if I don't forget. But yeah, that's actually what ended up happening. Yeah, look, trade would have ended up at break even. There's nothing really here that would tell us where else to target other than that. This internal range right here and this external range right here. I mean, this internal liquidity right here and this external liquidity right here. It's probably the best way to kind of go about it. But since it is relatively late where I'm at right now and I'm pretty tired, I might continue this tomorrow if I'm being honest with you and record it and then just put that piece together in the editing part. And then after that, yeah, I mean, honestly, I might start doing my live trades again. I haven't even been live trading. I breached my account for inactivity because I haven't been active for like 30 days. Unfortunately, I had that account since January of this year. since the beginning of this year, basically December. I got it on the 31st of December, and yeah. Fortunately for me though, I haven't been active too much on trading because I couldn't really find a trade setup for a whole month on Euro USD. Euro USD has been kind of been a bit tricky for me if I'm being honest with you as of the last couple months. It's very, 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 very tricky for me. So that's why I'm kind of going pretty hard on the back testing right now, trying to see if I can kind of frame a trade throughout, like maybe potentially, hopefully the next months, or just get the groove of it again. But I keep like I keep like kind of falling short on trading, especially when it comes to like what's it called? Like just I just keep falling short on it. If I'm being honest with you. Sometimes I won't backtest and then I'll end up losing my edge for a little bit, and then if I backtest, I keep my edge and then whatnot, and then I get carried away with some other things I'm doing in life right now. But hopefully, for right now, I'll probably just be on a demo for a little bit, or maybe just simply just tape reading and just start marking stuff out and just learning. Honestly, like I think I have to kind of spend a lot of time to really get to know how much my strategy works and in what conditions it works for me to even like be able to actually start trading live again and start trading on a funded. Um, yeah, no, definitely though. I should probably really consider that. I should probably be very careful though. But I'm probably gonna try to figure out what my bias is for Euro USD and see what there is. There's no news tomorrow, unfortunately, so I might honestly skip that day. I know today was a no news Monday, and basically we just consolidated throughout the whole day. But for right now, I mean, we don't really need this anymore. I mean, I kind of already journaled everything in, so it doesn't really matter. Uh, let's remove that. Let's open up Trading View. Let's take a look at my bias. Um, let's take a look. This is for gold. This one isn't supposed to be here. It's supposed to be US 500. Mhm. It's better on US 500 because it actually shows what's happening. It's not like this like SPX 500. It's just like, oh, actually, I've been doing really well as of for stocks as of lately. I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, I might just start going to trade futures because the price action on futures has been a lot more better as of recently. We are in some. Ooh, I don't know where we're gonna go for. I don't know where we're gonna go here. Um, if we get a month's low, that would be pretty cool, I guess. But let's see. If we get a monthly like red candle, that would be cool. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Equilibrium. Mhm. We'll probably get a weekly monthly candle. Daily. Yeah, I'm bearish for the US 500. I want to see us come down into discount over here for anything, and then potentially just come back up. Especially for your USD. Yeah, this was something that I was writing up. We didn't end up taking this out, and it honestly looks like we're just engineering liquidity right now. If I'm being honest with you, which is very unfortunate. I wanted to see this low get taken out. Um, let's see. All right. Previous months, I got taken out here. I would definitely like to see this logo taken out. That's probably the easiest strong liquidity. Um, yeah, that might honestly just be the easiest strong liquidity. Oh, that's even if we want to go down there. We could honestly just be engineering liquidity here, just to come up, take off this, tap into that fair value gap right there. We'll honestly have to wait and see. Depends. If we respect this fair value gap right here, I'm not sure if this is on the hourly as well. Okay, nice. It is on the hourly. If we continue respecting this fair value gap, then we might we might be good for business. But I would ideally want to see us come into that. I'd like to see us come into that premium first before anything. Potentially come into the discount right here, and then take out all this right here. Then reject, blow bass this, take this out, and then come down here. I would want to see us like wick into this though. If we could wick into that, that would be pretty cool. I'd short all the way towards down here. But we'll have to see. Oh well. What's gold offering us? Gold took out previous month's high. Weekly took out previous week's high. Screen equilibrium range. Oh, interesting. We're at an FVG here. We might want to be careful here. It's a daily FVG right here. We could just potentially reject into this and come back into discount. Tap into this FVG right here. I'd like to see something like this. Potentially take out that up into here and then boom. I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see. Just a couple ideas. Anyways, I'm gonna continue this recording tomorrow. I'm gonna go to sleep. Hello, welcome back. It's now about 2:54 in the afternoon so far, and nearly about to be 3. But now that we are here, we can actually get back to it. We're probably gonna do this for about an hour. Um, Probably gonna set that up right now for me. Probably gonna have this recording going for about 2 or so hours. We'll skip the breaks and we'll get to work on that and see how much data we can collect, see how much we can do. Then after this backtesting is over, I'll probably go ahead and review the data. So with all that being said, like I said, we're in April. About like 2 months left into the whole session. Until we get to the end of session, which is I believe it's in July. So we got about April, May, June, and July. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's about 3 months left into the whole back testing session. So with all that being said, let's get started. Right, you can see here we're kind of here where we left off as of last time. You can see here the numbers, same thing as well as where we left off from last time, which is from basically last night. I didn't touch it anymore. I'll probably do a little bit more off camera when I'm kind of in my own thing, because I don't really have much time to do this because I have to do some other stuff as well. But I just thought to myself, let's continue this video and let's get it out there, and let's just get it out there and just be done with it, you know? So with all that being said, we have the journal open up right here, which is about the same thing. That's the sum of the whole entire thing. You can see all the losses. They match up perfectly, I believe so. If I am correct. Give me a second. Um, they match up exactly perfectly. Let me see if it'll even allow me. Okay, never mind. Oh yes, it will. What? I guess not. Okay, look, P&L right there. All these losses do kind of match up perfectly, other than the fact that we're just about a couple dollars off. We're just about like $10 off. I don't know where I went wrong with that, but oh well. Anyways, with all that being said, let's continue and let's start. All right, so we already took this trade, so we can skip this. We're still in UTC4, which is good. Like I said, we had a fair value gap here before. This is a 4-hour FVG, so let's go to the next day open. All right, we came down. It looks like we're kind of engineering liquidity right here, but we kind of swept those, and we got two relatively equal lows right here. So these are highly potentially to be hit. Let's get our daily buys first though before anything. So let's start off from the monthly. Right, like I said, we tapped into that fair value gap right there. Are we in any type of sort of discount potentially? No, not yet. We're not in a discount yet. I mean premium. My apologies, not discount. Premium, but we are in a weekly FVG right here as well, and we swept previous week's high, so it could be very well possible that we could just retrace for a little bit before we come up. So let's grab a range. Okay, so we tended to respect that. So let's move the range down a little bit more, down towards here. I don't want to see us reject to the downside and take out all of this, but I think we'll kind of have to wait because we're just kind of sitting around here, flopping around. We're just ranging right now, so let's see. This is Wednesday 10th. We have CPI, FOMC, and Consumer Price Index. Okay, so that's all at 8:30, and then FOMC is at 2. So let's grab this and let's go to 8:30. I don't think we're going to be taking a trade here. I think we'll just probably watch. I want to see this low get taken out though. I want to see this low get taken out and then potentially tap into discount to head up higher to go take that out, and then to tap into the weekly premium. But you can see we're by a fair value gap right here, so let's see. Let's keep playing it. We're gonna big displacement. Very well possible for us to come back here. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a little bit of a tape read right here. I think that this is very well possible for a good setup. The only thing I don't like about it is that CPI comes out in a couple minutes. If we can obviously continue respecting this, we could come down here to target this low right there. I feel like this would be a relatively good entry, and then obviously as you know time moves on, we could set our stop loss a little bit more since we have those relatively equal lows right there. So let's take a look. And the trade would have played out perfectly. Look at that. That's perfect. We ended up coming to tap into. Did we? Oh no, we didn't. Oh yes, we did. Yes, we did. We indeed did. We tapped into it. Oh, actually, we came down all the way down. Okay, so that means our range is on the weekly. On the weekly, we grab this from here to here to here. This is the range that we're kind of playing around with. Oh wait, I think I did that completely wrong. There's a lot of ranges here. Let's just take that off for right now. Let's grab the range from here to here, and then we tapped into obviously what seems to be a discount. Okay, we're coming down lower. All right, cool. So let's grab this. Let's grab the weekly range. Tapped into the weekly range, monthly range. We didn't even tap into equilibrium on the monthly. We did right here, but I wanted to see that wick. I wanted to see us wick into that again. Now we're approaching the same fair value gap again. Yeah, we're probably gonna take this out. There's nothing here for me. It's very well I have probable that we take that out, but there's not anything I would want to take here. Skip. Let's keep skipping. Is there anything that we could potentially use here for us to determine the bias of where we're gonna go next? We closed in that fair value gap, which is unfortunate for us, but it's okay. Let's grab the range from a different area right here. Let's take a look. I'm not very sure about that. Let's grab it from here. We swept this. We swept this right there. Is there anything on the daily where we could use? We're buying FVG right here. FVG right here. FVG right there. FVG right here, but we're disrespecting that. So I would want to see us come down into this daily FVG right here. This is going to be our general liquidity for today. Let's see, coming into a fair value gap right here. I think we'll just reject off this for a little bit. It's very well possible. So we decide to come up into this one. This one would be more high probability for us to come down there, because that one's in premium. We're just ranging right now. We're gonna have to skip this day out because it's just ranging. It's Monday 15th. Okay, we have retail sales and then we got retail control group. Okay, so we got news at 8:30 in Pacific. Okay, we're probably gonna go sweep this 15-minute low right there. And take a look. It's 8:30. It's 8:35. Okay, we're going. Yeah, we're gonna go take out that low right there. I'm not sure if I even could get in here. I mean, I could try, but it's not a good risk to reward. We're already too late. We probably should have gotten in already by that. So let's take a look. Yeah, it's already too late, and it's just gonna keep going down. Actually, wait, there's a retracement here. We could potentially use this as a retracement. We tap into an FVG. We come into equilibrium to the range. Sorry about that. My phone just went off. We do. If we get a little bit bigger displacement, it could be all very well possible that we take it. Let's take a look. Yeah, we just completely destroy that fair value gap right there. So that means our range is not there. Let's see if we get anything better here. This could be a good, relatively good setup right here. Only problem I don't like about it is the accumulation that we have right here. Let's see what happens in the 15-minute time frame. Okay, we get bigger displacement. And we get a failed swing low, which is good. We get a failed swing high, my apologies, which is good. Let's try it. Where's our equilibrium range? Okay, so we shouldn't return past there. Shouldn't return past there. Drop this down all the way down there. Potentially to that fair value gap. I'm not really sure. It's not really much of an entry here. Try to keep my stop there, but there's a very well good possibility that I could get stopped out. $75% of our position would come off here. Let's see. $75 is out. Let's grab our equilibrium range. Break even. Might come back to. Yeah, never mind. Thought we would come back there. Okay, so I think it's very important for us to keep our sights on the swing high here. Unfortunately, there was no FEG here to tell us anything other than, you know, I guess you could say this order block right here, this order block that we tended to respect, which was in a premium, which is good. All right, that's pretty interesting. Let's see if we touch down into the fair value gap, or do we retrace? Yeah, we're going for the fair value gap. So if that low, we're gonna need a retracement again, potentially. We might need that retracement for the fair value gap. It looks like we could potentially go down to take out that fair value gap right there. All right, cool. Let's journal this in, and then we'll wait. We'll journal this in first, and then we're gonna see what we can do. See what we can do after that. So with all that being said, let's see what is potentially possible here. All right, cool. So I'm glad that I did move my stop loss a little bit to kind of give us the 2-hour reward. I didn't think that we would potentially come back down there, but you know, you never know. It's all very well possible. But the 15-minute time frame. How long did this trade take? It took about an hour and 15 minutes, which is reasonable, which is more realistic for the trades that I would ideally be taking. I don't want to be in trades for more than about 2 hours. So we're gonna do trade 15. We took a sell. Our P&L was 371. 371 P&L. We did it in New York. We risked 1%, which is about 250. Ideally we should have been walking out with 500, but that's okay. I'm not really concerned about that right now. I'm more concerned about what's really happening on the chart and how I can improve this. That's fine. Because I tend to cut my positions very, very well short sometimes, but it's all right. All right, so we used equilibrium, we used EQ, and then we used EQ on a higher time frame. Did we use a 4-hour EQ? Oh, we also used a failed swing high. Failed swing high. Failed swing high. This is ideally what you want to see when you're bearish. That's an OB right there too. We used an OB. What else? Accumulate, manipulate. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, right? We have this big old accumulation right there. I want to just And it looks like we're manipulating down to the downside to potentially tap into the fair value gap, and then we could potentially distribute to the upside right there to sweep all of that, which is very well possible, but let's see. I'm not really entirely sure though. I think we'll have to wait and see. Um, this was ideally a good trade because it was the most high probability trade, but we used daily low as well. We used daily low. Um, what else have we used? We used we used the fair value gap. Uh, that's it. And we used sell side liquidity. Sell side liquidity. We didn't use anything to change state of delivery or nothing. ROC duration was about 15 minute. EUR USD. Reflection setup rating was a 5. Psych management was a 5. Daily bias was bearish. There was some high impact news here. I forgot what it was. We had at 8:30. This was on Monday at 8:30. We had retail sales. We had retail sales, and we took a win, which is good. Which is good, but not necessarily in terms of the P&L. That's not really what's important right now. What's more important is ideally just trying to figure out everything that we got going on right now. So that's fine. So let's keep looking. Let's take 3 minute, the 1 minute. Let's grab this, copy, paste. This. As long as I can stay calm and I keep thinking rationally and I keep thinking relatively good, I think what trades are the most highest probability in my favor and where I shine at and where I don't shine at, I should be more than fine. Um, okay. We open near the daily low. The daily low. We took the trade, but there was something about this trade that I did not like, which was AMD. We had accumulation above us, which kind of kind of made me nervous. Nervous about the trade a little bit. Nervous about the trade a little bit because of the fact that the AMD was sitting there, and we could have just reversed to the other side. But instead, we retraced into an OB into premium. Remember, OBs in premium or discount are more higher probability, are more highly likely to be respected. To be respected. To be respected, and always think and look at the higher time frames. And another thing, if you have a failed swing, high or low, that makes the trade even. Better. Allow me a moment. We're gonna need I'm gonna need a moment. I'll be right back. I'm back. It's 4, about 2 hours later. My apologies. Let's get back to back testing. Uh Still got the clock going. We're probably gonna do like 2 or 3 more trades left, and then we'll probably just finish off the video there. So let's take a look. Monthly, like I said, we're going past this fair value gap. Unfortunately, swept this. See if we respect the fair value gap. Hoping we do, because we did end up tapping into the. Well, we probably will end up tapping into the freaking daily FEG. So let's take a look. Which is exactly what we did. I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna. Think we're gonna actually end up coming any lower than this. Let's take a look. All right, let's take a look. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna actually end up filling this FEG on the daily time frame. Looks like we also got an OB right here too as well. If we could reach into this, that would be cool, but I don't think we will. We'll just have it there for our mind. Let's skip for a little bit. I would like to see this drawn liquidity get hit. Okay, we don't hit it yet, but it's very well possible for us to go take out this strong liquidity right here. So let's take a look. B right here. But it's not in a freaking discount, unfortunately. Let's keep taking a look. Let's see what we got going on here. If we could come in to into the discount, that would be pretty cool. Just swept that we accumulated, manipulated. We're probably going to distribute to the upside to go take that out. We could actually start taking some longs here. See what happens inside our stop loss below here. Inside this FEG. Taking this long right here. Set stop loss below right here. To target all of this. I think we're just going to read this for right now. Let's see. Okay, we actually ended up getting stopped out, which is fine. But it would be hit. But first we ended up coming down here to go take this out. Interesting. We waited for us to take out that low first. Oh, snap. Then we came back. Let's take out the low again. Now we took out the high. Interesting. Okay. Wasn't really sure about that trade, but it's okay. And then we tap it into an FEG right here. Let's keep going. See what else happens. see. Let's take a look. On the daily time frame, remember. We already took out those. We're probably gonna consolidate around here. Got previous day high. Yep, come down lower, which is fine. Let's grab this. Just keep taking a look and see what we got going on. Because it could be very well possible that we just continue coming back up. But let's take a look. We tapped into an equilibrium range and we respected it, which is a good thing. But we seem not to be respecting this FVG right here, which is a relatively bad thing. Discount as well. If we can sweep this, that would be cool. Let's take a look. No sweep, that position was protected. Interesting. Okay. We didn't sweep that, but we did create relatively equal lows. Okay, next day. Trade setup there. We're just kind of consolidating around here, around this FVG, kind of ranging around, not really determining where to go right now. So let's keep taking a look. Like I said, where are we right now? Tap back into equilibrium. I want to see potentially all of this get taken out first. Even potentially come down to there. That would be kind of nice. Let's take a look. Which is what we do. And now we tap into this FVG right here. We have an OB here. We have an OB here inside this right here. OB right there. That's the candle that swept the low. Let's see. And it's also buying FVG as well. Let's see if we can respect it. Okay. We tend to respect it. This is kind of a hard one a little bit because we're buying FVG again, which is something I don't like. Okay. I'm not really too trusting with these FVGs. So let's see. I think my target would probably be up here. That's a 15-minute high. We have an hourly high. See, are we able to come back into equilibrium? Okay, we sweep that. So we're tapping into equilibrium on a bigger time frame. We're going actually back to tap into that OB right there. We're back into this OB right here. See what happens since we did sweep that. And as you can see, it's only 9:15. We still got a little bit more time on our plate. We could probably target this high right here now. If we're looking for longs, I'm bullish on the day. We took out this and whatever is, yeah, we took out that. Okay, I think we could potentially go up now. I think this would be a good position for some longs. Yeah. See? Yep. could set our stop loss right there. Potentially target that. I think my stop loss is a little bit too tight though, I'm not gonna lie. So let's take a look. We'll lower it on our size here. About 250. Let's move our stop loss a little bit below right here. What does this make our risk to reward? To 116. Jump onto the higher time frame. See what happens. Move our stop loss right here. So we can move it down a little bit more, like right here. Trail it. Move. Yeah. There we go. So there was a 5-minute FVG here as well. Okay, interesting. Very, very all well interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to change my music right now. Give me a second. Kind of playing around with the whole music and everything. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. So first things first that I noticed, first things first, let's take apart this right now. We actually ended up coming for this strong liquidity first before anything. So that's very interesting. Um, that we actually ended up coming into that drawn liquidity right there, which is very, very, very interesting. First out, it was that drawn liquidity, and then we actually ended up kind of swinging back up to the upside. So, I mean, I thought it would be that one, but apparently not. And we obviously continued respecting that OB as well. So, let's continue. Um, let's journal this in right now. Trade 16, we took a buy. Our PNO was about 250. It's about 250. Okay. 250. Session was New York. Risk was about 0.50. FBG displacement. Used an OB for this one. We also used IFVGs. Okay. Okay, so it finished. The session finished already. We also used daily buys. We used daily. Actually, we used daily high for this one. Daily high. We use a 1 hour FVG as well. OC duration was about 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Pair was EUR/USD. Setup rating was about a 3. Site management was 5. Was there high impact news here? Let's take a look. It's Monday 22. And then we're gonna have to refresh it. Okay, so first let's take this in. When anybody was bullish, 5-minute copy. 15-minute copy. Daily, about a 2. And that's about it. Okay, so let's full screen this and let's take a look. So we tapped into OB here and we swept a 1 hour low and tapped into an FVG and a OB, both in discount, and OB was also in discount as well. I lowered down my size a lot because I did not like the whole FBGs we had to go through. And nonetheless, this trade was used for as a 1R. There's a 1.8R, 1.8R, which isn't good. But other than that, trade it worked out in our favor. We're probably gonna do one more, and then that's probably about it. I obviously have to refresh it because the news doesn't want to show up anymore, unfortunately. Let's go New York, UTC, economic Friday, May 03. We're still ranging. I want to see us come into this FEG and maybe potentially come sweep this. See? Okay. We ended up going to sweep that, but um, still not good enough. Let me see us come out of here. If we can come out of here, that would be nice. So it's already Monday, Tuesday. There we go. Now we came out of here. I like that. Bullish. It's already 4 hour. We're in need of a retracement. Let's grab the equilibrium. Let's see. If we could get the retracement that we want. I think actually we're gonna have to lower it down a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's on the 4 hour. We're just kind of ranging right now. Fortunately. Step into the FEG. Step into that one. Let's see if we come down here. I want to see us come down here. These are so improbable conditions. Next day. We couldn't come into the discount, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Fortunate, but it's alright. It's okay. Approachment of this range. Like I said, I want to see us come into potentially here. Let's take a look. It would be nice for us to even tap into this FEG as we start getting up there. Look. Are we gonna go sweep this? Where's our range? This. Let's see if we could come down there. We might actually just go sweep that first and then come down. So let's take a look. There we go. Okay. So our range is lower. Yeah, it's lower. Swap that low. Did we? No, we didn't. We didn't. I don't like that. It's an equal low. This is already. It's already 11. I was swept that high already, which is a good thing. Say open. Tapped into equilibrium. Ew. I had a good feeling we're gonna drop down now. I love. See potentially. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's a perfect setup right there. This. It's probably above the high. That's a horrible risk to reward though. Unfortunately, risk price unlikely to come back up to. That's not even a good risk to reward. Yeah, we're just gonna have to let this one go. Where's my? Give me this stuff. I looked at this thing. Rather. Let's grab this. Okay. My headset charger. This video is going to be a little bit long. I thought this was a good setup, but apparently not, because we got a really bad risk to reward here. So it's probably just gonna go hit that low. Yeah. But whatever, it's fine. Let's take a look. We still got a long way to go. There we go. To that, let's go take that out. Fortunately for us, we didn't. Why'd you turn off? Fortunately for us, we did not come into any range. Came into that range right there. Came into that range right there. Let's see. Dude, go away. Thank you. Came into that range right there. And then tapped into the discount. Like I said, tapped into a discount here, which is exactly what we did right here. We're probably gonna go back up. Actually, there's nothing really here to target. Any high impact news? This is Tuesday, 30th of April. There's, of course, Hammereyes. A bunch of freaking Euro news, but not really much American news. Probably gonna go take that out right about now. We already took that out, so back into it. Got swing. Nope, we close in between that one. There's nothing really here good enough. At least something that I like. Not one bit. Just tap into that 4 hour, but other than that, there's nothing really else. For that fair value gap. Yeah. That's fine. All right. Continue next day. Now we're back in another range. Nice. Nice. Your USD. You're absolutely horrendous. What is this price action, bro? What is this? We back into the disc, the premium, but we got a bunch of liquidity lineup right there. What are the chances we go for that? Pretty improbable. Let's see, are we in a discount? Nope. No discount. We tapped into one, but don't know if we're gonna tap back into it. It would be nice to see this sweet. Nope. Wait, maybe. Swept it. Disrespected this fair value gap, unfortunately. Okay, where are we coming to sweep? Are we coming to sweep this? Let's just tap it into an order block. Just right here. Into an order block. Probably could target this. Of course you allow me to. More bullish PD arrays. Seems that we are respecting the discount and premium. It's like setup potentially. Size lowered down. Probable trade here. Let's take a look. No 1 hour yet. Once we get to 1 hour, we'll probably cut a break even. Let's take a look. No. So we take out this high. That's 1 hour take profits. FUG sitting above right here. So yeah. 50% off the table. Stop loss at break even. Trade ended up working out in our favor. This is cool. Well, that's fine. Whatever. Well, let's see what else happens. Let's just journal this in. Two. No comment on this one. I have no comment on this one. Um, just I don't know. I have to review this trade. I'm not really sure how I feel about it because of this whole consolidation. Well, well, there you go. Um, from probably this was the first back test that I done, and I probably that I even done on camera. But with all that being said, you can see here this is everything. You saw how I was in major drawdown in the beginning. You could even sum it all up. Here, I zoom it in for you guys. I mean, take a look. I was in major drawdown. I took 4 losses back to back, but whatever, it's fine. Um, you could see here that everything is ended up working out in our favor. Fortunately, it did. But if you take it slow and you take your trading slow and you don't rush the process and you're picky with your setups and you know which setups are yours and which ones aren't, then you should be able to get out of drawdown no problem. I know it's just back testing, but this is something that will help you during live trading. So I know some people don't really back test and some do. Some people just forward test instead of back testing. I personally do both. Um, like try to I try to extend it as much as possible. But with everything being said, just take your time with everything. There's not really no rush to trade, and there isn't really any rush. Try not to focus on the money aspect and just try to focus on the actual progress and just look at the chart, right? Like this is you have to be able to identify when not to trade. And this honestly, I feel iffy about this trade because just looking over all the daily price action, this was just not something I would like to trade in. Just I would want to wait for us to come up out here potentially, which is fine. But um, so you could see after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, took 6 losses, and then just based off like two, I was able to get out. Um, but this just price action sucks. Uh, yeah, take a look at that. Look at that ugly chart. It's very ugly, but obviously you can see here. Look at all the stats. Just take your time with everything. I think I was being very impatient, and especially in the first half of this whole back testing session. You could see here 2 unprofitable months, which is fine as long as you keep the unprofitable months like two. Look, not even two. There's 1, 2, 3 unprofitable months and then 3 profitable months, and just like that I'm in 6.07 and profit. But that's not what's important. What's important is your ability to get out of drawdown and be patient with yourself when you are in drawdown. You should never rush yourself, especially in your drawdown, even if it's very, very deep drawdown too. Always take it slow, take it calm. Don't really be too don't really be too crazy on yourself, especially if you are in drawdown. Look at the chart, focus on the chart. Don't focus on the money, focus on the chart. Figure out why you're getting stopped out, figure out why you're losing trades, figure out what is the most high probability trade for you. I know for me, especially when we're in a bunch of fair value gaps, that tends to be when I'm really the most. That's really when my edge is really, not really the best, right? Or we're just ranging in between two right here. Like for example, right? You can't You can't really trade this, but some people can, but I personally can't. Right? Look at that. Tap back into this kind again. It's kind of dumb. Um, but with all that being said, just take your time with everything. There's not really no rush with anything, especially when it comes to trading. Trading is a very patient game. You have to be very patient with this whole thing, especially if you want to make it in the long term. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it in the long term. Make sure you always journal your back test trades as well and your forward test trades as well. That will end up helping you in the long run. Just be very patient though. Don't focus on the money aspect. Don't focus on building multiple models. Don't focus on strategy hopping either. Just get one strategy. Like for example, for me, I don't even really have a strategy. I just really have a bunch of concepts and just use those concepts and just try to get really, 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 really well with those concepts, if you know what I mean. But other than that, there's nothing really much to it. Concepts, learn those concepts, learn how they work, learn how the market moves, learn how one specific pair moves, and then after that, you can move on to another one. Just spend your time really, really deep diving yourself and understanding your emotional and your psychological aspect when it comes to trading. And just take your time. There's not really anything to rush here. Just take it slow, slow it down. Be picky with your trades because the more pickier you are, the more you identify what trades are highly probable and what trades aren't. Um, you don't have to trade every day. And just example right here, right? You saw me skip a couple days here where I didn't trade because I didn't like the price action. And if the price action isn't good enough for you, then don't trade it, right? Like you know what to do. Manage risk properly. Um, manage risk properly. Don't overtrade, and you should be fine. And stick to your rules. Stick to your rules. But other than that, I think that's probably it for right now. I know that this video is probably gonna be about like an hour long. So yeah. I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I hope for anybody who's here and just watching, hopefully you can pick something out from just me doing it here with you. I know I was pretty quiet for the most of it, especially up towards the I guess the end of the video, because I was mainly concentrated. But um, I still got my ways to go too, right? Like I still need to develop as a trader. I still need to really master this craft, and I just thought to why not just put it up there and start recording it, and hopefully you guys can pick something out of here. If you guys want to see any more on terms of the strategy and how I trade, then I'll try to do my best to explain it. But other than that, uh there's not really much to it. It's just this. Um but other than that, I hope you all enjoyed your day. I hope you enjoyed the video if you're still watching. If you're not, it's a relatively boring video. So, if you're here, then that means you probably watched it all and kind of saw and analyzed it. But with all that being said, I'll leave you guys to it. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys later.